Good morning. It's January 5th. You can see the 15-minute chart in our current trading. I had a daughter fly off to London yesterday, so really didn't have anything. I had a trade last night after she got off to the airport. That was a winner, but I'm not going to go back and post it. It's too much of a bother. So in any case, here's where the market is this morning. Under a lot of pressure. You can see 57.50. And so much to show I almost can't cover it in one clip. It's 4:54 in the morning and almost went short here, but I wanted to get my charts set up to make sure I was seeing what I was seeing here and get everything all squared away for the day. But here's the 5-minute chart, and was going to get short here at about 58 1/4, and it's bounced up from this area a little while ago, 56.50. Bounced up here. Looked like this may have been a 50% retracement that it was hitting and bouncing back up again, but there are too many other things going on the rest of the charts that led me to believe that it was not going to bounce up from there. I could show you what some of those are. Again, that was the 5-minute chart. You can see another bar forming here, and pressure may continue a little bit, but there's the 15. And let me show you the daily chart. What I actually did is I blew it up. I'm going to have to do some adjusting here to be able to show it to you. I actually magnified it so that I could get a bit more detail on some of these numbers. This is the same daily chart that I've been showing you. Those it's going to be hard to see here. There's a lot going on. But none of the trend lines have changed from the charts that I showed you yesterday, and I'll show you again when I, unmagnify this in a while. Excuse me, my wonderful morning voice. But you can see the pressure that it's under the last couple of days, and it's it bottomed off of a couple of things here. There's this trend line, which is we've got those 3 trend lines, those upward angled trend lines that we've been watching for days now that keep coming into play, and you can see that it just about reached that bottom one and took a little bounce. There's a lot of pressure on this horizontal resistance line, a lot of selling pressure there, which is 58.50. So and it's actually falling right at the wick of the 2 prior bars, as well as a bar further over. It was the top wick on another bar, but anyway, that is setting up to be some very strong resistance. So 58.50. I will show you. Here's the conflicting, I don't want to say necessarily conflicting, but potentially conflicting data. This is the weekly chart. You can see what's going on here. Let me zoom in. You can see what's going on here is that we had that 1270, whatever that number was, 1272 1/4 maybe. We had a trade up there. Now we've got again what's looking like a topping tail potentially here, and it's trading down to this angled trend line that has been going on for 4 weeks here now. All these up bars, you can see it across the bottom of them. It is trading right on it right now. That's going to be a huge potential area of support. In fact, that's what it bounced off before when it hit this prior bottom that I showed you on the daily chart, that 56, call it 56 1/4 number. That's what it came up off, was what you're seeing here. Now, if it penetrates that, there really is this one other line off this pivot high that we're looking at here. There's one other potential area of support. I'd have to blow it up to tell you exactly what that number is, but probably in the 50, maybe 53.50 range. I'd have to magnify it to give you an exact number, but in any case, that trend line offers some potential support, and then beyond that, there is a trend line way down here that would take it to almost 29, something like that. Not saying it's going to do that today, but just showing you that that's where the next key line of support is in terms of trend lines. Obviously some of these bars and their lows are potentially stoppers too, but there could be some significant selling today. I'm not saying that there will be. You've got to watch the market as it forms and see what's going on. I'm just showing you the landscape here, and giving you the whole world of potentialities. It could certainly bounce up off here. Market's been real strong. There may be some signals that, this area that it's hitting, this support line, maybe it's going to jump up strongly off here. Hard to tell, but that is a scary looking weekly bar that we have right there. Whether it's exhausted itself or not, you just have to keep watching the market and constantly assessing. But I can tell you for right now, immediately this morning, this 58.50 number in terms of upside activity, you can see it's backed off it pretty far now. Is going to be problematic. That's going to be a pretty strong area, 58.50. So anyway, I know that's a lot to digest for this morning, but that's where we are. I'm not going to enter a trade just yet here. Again, loved it a few minutes ago, right before when I was setting up my charts, and we had that red bar. Would have been a nice little play for point and a half or so. But in any case, we'll be back. I'll show you more.